Welcome to Work in Progress, the ultimate podcast for young minds on a mission. Get ready to dive deep into the world of work and life through the eyes of some seriously inspiring figures. Season 1 is all about celebrating Black excellence in every corner of the professional world, and we're here for it. Join us as we sit down with movers, shakers, and groundbreakers from across the spectrum. From music moguls to tech wizards, activists to athletes, we're flipping the script on what it means to hustle, grind, and thrive in today's world. Expect real talk, raw stories, and unfiltered insights as we explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Whether you're figuring out your own path or just hungry for some serious inspiration, this podcast is your backstage pass to the game of life. So grab your headphones, tune in, and get ready to level up your mindset with Work in Progress. How y'all doing? I'm Shawn Wolf. I got my brother Rique Bentley here with me today. Kicking off the first episode of the new show called Work in Progress, where we'll be interviewing individuals who have shown success in business, entrepreneurship, helping others, and overall just bringing value to the community. There's 3 stages, right? Vision stage, the development stage, and the building stage, right? Speak to how would you lead somebody to go figure out what they're supposed to do and then find the network to help them get to where they're going?
For sure. So, really for yourself, write it down what you like to do. This is just advice that I've taken from other people. Write down what you like to do. So if it's a media company, if you like taking pictures, take a picture. I like to take pictures. I like editing pictures. I always like to take and edit pictures. Mm-hmm. So then I said I wanted to have a media team. And I have a media team as well where we're forming a media company. So this is 6 of us, 6 of my close friends, where we come together and we say, okay, hey, we're gonna collaborate on one project and go out and move the masses. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So write down what you want to do. And what it was I reached out to my close friends who were in that space, who I saw doing it. Other things you could possibly do is go to LinkedIn. People tell me all the time, go to LinkedIn and just type in something on LinkedIn and see how many people show up in that search. And I think I have like the premiums, and I really don't own LinkedIn. I don't need to get on it more, but it shows you how many times you look up like your search from other names. Okay. And so I don't know what they're searching about Rique Bentley. They may see me on Instagram or something, but it's something that they're searching, that they're seeing what I'm doing. You feel me? So one, write it down, make it plain. Make a list of what you want to do. And this is literally my book. Like, this is my little notebook that this is my flipping. So this is April 2023. This is a list of everything that I bought, what I bought it for, and what I'm listening for. You feel me? So make it plain. Like, whatever it is, make it plain. You feel me? This is football plays and stuff that I'm talking to my coaches about. Like, it's making it play. Like, I have some stuff in here. Got all my receipts for all my purchases, you feel me? So even just, this is me getting my credit better. Make it plain, make a list so you can understand what you're gonna track. So my TransUnion report, my Experian reports, I gotta call Duval County just to get some things filed, and just my other business partners, settlements, everything else, you feel me?
So key fundamental.
It's just write it down. Yeah. Write it down. Make it plain for your understanding. You feel me?
And so that's
that track.
That's what I try to tell the kids when I go give these presentations.
I'm like,
bro, y'all gotta write stuff down.
Facts.
Because y'all are living with the luxury of having a cell phone or a laptop.
Tablets, man.
And it's not as connected to your mind as your hand is. Mm-hmm. Right? So when you're using your hand to bring something into reality, that's different than just something popping up on the screen because you're typing it. And it actually resonates a lot deeper in your mind because you had to take the time to write it out. Mm-hmm. And so that's a huge step as far as like planning. Anything you want to plan, you can't just keep it in your mind because there's so much noise in the world, or there's so many different things and external forces that you won't be able to sit there and focus on that one thing for a whole 24 hours unless you was in jail. Like, there's no way you can sit there and focus on what you need to get done consistently for a whole month if it's not written down. If you want something to happen in 5 years, in the next 5 years from now, you can't just walk around with that idea in your head all day. You have to make a plan. You have to set goals and set action steps and write out. Like, I'm a scribe. I write everything down. When I'm reading stuff, I write stuff down. When I hear people speaking, I write stuff down. When I have random thoughts in the truck, I write stuff down. I just believe that when you write it down, you really got it. Like it's almost like memorization. Like, you writing it and it's translating into your mind. Now it's locked in there. Like,
for sure, it's the active muscle memory. And
right.
So it's the vision aspect. Before you can achieve, you have to believe. So before you're believing what you're writing on this paper, your brain is recepting what you've already thinking. So you're already thinking that, one, I'm receiving this information. Okay, I'm retaining it and now I'm transmitting it somewhere else. Right. So that's the same aspect of anybody attracted to me wins. You're being around me, you're receiving the life, the love, the understanding, the knowledge that I'm giving, and anybody who you touch, that you put your vision to, that you reach out to, you execute to. The writing is an execution. Everything you execute on will be great. So they'll be able to have that knowledge and that understanding. So it's all perspective as far as me, opposed to me just typing this. How am I going to remember it? If I'm not typing this 100 times a piece, where they say if you write everything 3 times,
you got it.
You got it. You feel me? Back in the day, if you got in trouble,
they used to make you write over and over again.
Like, this is a new generation. We're not typing essay. We ain't typing 10-page papers. Now I can go to ChatGPT and do that in 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Come on now, you feel me?
The exact word.
The exact word. I'm gonna put grammar errors in there so you think I'm not smart, but I'm finessing the whole system in 2 seconds. But I'm outside playing. I'm on the game on the Xbox. All that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't have that. We had to literally write. So it's me. I will not talk in class. But I'm not gonna talk in class. I'm tired of writing them T's. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of seeing talking. Everything line up in a row, going down 100 rows, front and back, 5 pages. Trust, I was that child. You feel me? Like, no. So, but that's muscle memory to then train you. I'm not finna talk no more in class. I've learned my lesson. Right. And that's the same receptiveness as far as the information and knowledge you retain. If you write it down, you're more, susceptible to really gaining and taking that information because you're visualizing it, then you're executing it so that you can make it plain. So I believe that's in anything, in goals, journaling and trading, life's agenda, day-to-day, scheduling it, calendars, write everything down. You need to, have to.
How important is reading?
Yeah, you have to read. If it's something, just you have to keep your mind intellectually capable. You can't go into places, and you even hear me, sometimes talking slang as well, but you can't go into certain places speaking slang. So you need to make sure that your education and your vocabulary stands up with those who are in that room. Mm-hmm. If you can get into the room and you can manage properly, you can stay in that room and you can elevate. But if you don't know how to manage when you're in that room, if you don't know how to communicate or talk about the things that matter or that other finds as priority, who are you? If I'm not talking about things that benefit a multimillionaire, you think he's gonna stop his time to talk to me? And I say that in the same aspect. There's always principle behind. I seen a video, forgive me, it was a video on TikTok. It was a dude, it went viral. It was a dude asked a multi-millionaire, he was driving a Bugatti for some money. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but a guy was driving a Bugatti. The guy pulled up to a gas station to fill his car, and the guy asked him, for a couple dollars. One, if you really some people carry money. I don't have no cash. I don't carry cash. I do got cash in my car now. I got cash and that's a rare occasion. Typically, I don't have cash on me. So actually, somebody who's driving a Bugatti, you feel me? Like, he's probably not gonna have, but it's perspective. It's like, first thing you ask him was for money. Yeah. So that's a deterrent of risk.
That's a deterrent.
If you would have known how to speak to him, he possibly would have given you information and knowledge how to make. He's driving a Bugatti. There's some way, regardless if he was a busboy or if he actually owned that Bugatti, there's two reasons why he's driving that Bugatti. Either he's getting paid for it or he's owning it. Because me and you ain't driving no Bugatti. I'm not even thinking about driving a Bugatti because I can't afford the scratch. I can't afford it. You feel me? But that's the idea. But that's the perspective. But he wanted to go viral off of accident, man. A guy who could possibly be a millionaire for money. That's not how you do it. You're not just doing it. You feel me? They want to understand. So it's perspective and how you talking to people and where you're coming from. And as I said, how you handle people. So the mindset, man. But vision. You feel me?
Absolutely. We started off as high school teammates. My man right here was definitely a standout player on the field in the Missouri State playing football. One of the first people I know that had their own business and was running their business in college. Just trapping off the t-shirts.
Hey, man, rich clothing.
Going crazy with rich clothing.
Like,
I was so inspirational back then because people wasn't doing that.
At different time. Early in entrepreneurship, for sure.
Right, early on, because a lot of times we do it without even knowing what the true impact is.
It's that hustling. That's really what it be from football and that competitive nature, always wanting to win, and it just transitions. So that's really what it be.
Facts. And so he played college football, stopped playing college football, started working on business, started becoming a true entrepreneur, learned how to trade, began teaching hundreds of people how to trade, something that I never heard or saw people do when I was growing up. And just being intentional with that and the way that he chose to help the community when he could have been stingy, withholding the information or really beating people over the head just for the information, even though they still got to practice it themselves. I personally really appreciated and benefited from learning from you, bro, because it helped people out. This is the type of stuff we need. And here on this show, I definitely am always going to bring in somebody that helps other people.
Yes, you should.
You'll never see me with no gatekeeper, no selfish-minded person who trying to keep people out or keep people under. I feel like the more interdependent we are with each other, the more we can all grow. So I appreciate you for being here, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long time coming, man.
Yes,
bro,
I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, yes,
sir. And man, listen, before we even start, man, to everybody watching, man, I want to shout out to you, Shawn, so everybody can just hear and understand the growth, bro. I was with you literally when you first came back from college. You speaking to me, telling me everything that you went through, the mindset, the mentality, understanding where you came from, talking to you through the process, sharing emotions, and where we at. For you to have this, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, look at that, I'm proud of you, bro. And if don't nobody else tell you, bro, I'm really proud of you, bro, because this is what us as men. But as homeboys, you need people to encourage you, bro. So you better keep going, bro. And this is the beginning of greatness. And understand that. You have to believe that. And when two or more come together, it shall be. He will be in the presence. So understand. But yeah, man. Hey, man, I hear from my boy. I ain't even take over, but I props and flowers. If I had a little button, I'd go ahead and clap it up. Charlamagne, send me a little thing, a little cloud up for my dog. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, we just gonna be talking, just having conversations, just about things that we working on, things that we can see in other people, and things that we feel like need to change, because there's no growth without change. And,
yes,
and this city of Jacksonville, there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of opportunity here, and a lot of times we're not networking with each other enough, or we're not using the resources around us to get to where we're really trying to go. There's a lot of people that just sit at home.
It's crazy
and not working with people.
It's crazy that you say that exact point, because that same conversation and topic, I just had it this past weekend with fellow high school members that I went to school with at Wilson High School. Me and you went to Fletcher. I graduated from Fletcher, but I went to Wilson before I went to Fletcher. And the topic of the conversation was Jacksonville is a dead end. This was their opinion. And for you to say,
and I hate that.
And it's trust. I understand what people say, and I understand that everyone does not have the same experience or the same opportunities, but at the end of it, there are same principles that you can use in different situations, experiences, or opportunities to help you manage. And so the discussion was Jacksonville's a dead end. There's no opportunities in Jacksonville. There's no resources in Jacksonville. You can't connect with people in Jacksonville. And it's me under the post going against, 30 people. Like, you feel me? Like, it was some people agreeing with me. Some people, homeboy Keith, he was understanding from both sides. But life is what you make it. And one, it starts with your mindset. And even in that principle itself, man, I used to speak about mindset to my homeboys, bro, like back in the day, and it used to be a joke. Mindset. Bro, it's a different mindset to even be in. Before you can achieve it, before you can actually tangibly have it, even for you to have this podcast, you had to have the idea. You have to think that you could have this one space, but then incorporate and add a podcast so that you can then harp and grow and help others expand whoever you bring in this environment. Mm-hmm. And that's you creating that. That's you thinking that you can do that. And it is just harping on what you were saying. I know I get off, but you harping on just connecting. If you don't think you're going to have opportunities, if you don't think that you can connect with people, you won't. And just even within you and the people that you've connected with through me, now you talking with, they may not know you speak to young men every other Tuesday with 5,000 role models. That's you mentoring, but that's your networking and connection off of my school and the people that I know. Little DJ, one of my players reaching out to you and him connecting with you. And so a lot of people may not think that's a lot, but it's one, believing that you can achieve it, but also then execute it. So let's go back to the mindset, man. But it just sparked something I was talking about this weekend when you just said connecting and people just thinking that Jacksonville ain't that in.
Look, and so a lot of people like to talk about their problems. People talk about problems. People complain. I'm not oriented that way. I don't even think. I'm thinking so far ahead that I'm not even thinking. Like, I don't even care about your problems right now. I'm not saying that I don't care and I can't be empathetic and understand, but knowing that everything does pass and things do get better over time if you can keep your mind right. I just hate that people always get up and they want to talk about the problems. You turn on the news, they talking about the problems. They ain't talking about no solutions.
Right.
Never do they sit here and just put the solutions out for people.
And that's perspective as well. Even with the news, I tend not to look at the news too, because it's nothing but bad news.
It be bad news.
And that's what draws attention.
Right.
People don't want to find solutions. So when you say that, saying I'm the same way, I don't want to hear. I want to hear that because yes, I want you to express that. But right after you get done, maybe 5-10 minutes later, I want you to draw that line, and then we're going to figure out how to either solve this problem or a solution. What's the next steps? You feel me? And it's not basking in the comfort of crying or the comfort of not having. It's accepting that and then finding how can I get it, or what are steps I can take to get me in a better position. We too old for that.
We not babies. I can't give you no pacifier because you crying.
And we have to, and this is what I have to accept with grace as well. Yeah. You have to accept everybody has their own experience. So you have to handle people differently as well. I can't talk to my girl like I talk to my football players. I can't talk to my players like I would talk to my sister. I can't talk to my sister like I talk to my mama. You know what I mean? So in that same experience, the principle is how you handle people as well. So there may be some sensitive people that you may have to tone it down for. It may hurt us to.
But you gotta understand who you're talking to.
Exactly.
And it's different because, like you said, I'm not gonna talk to my brother the same way I talk to my pastor.
Right.
That's a different conversation.
Exactly.
Like, I'm never
bit like this, and then having to tone my structure,
talk, structure differently.
So exactly. So. Yeah, man.
But that's the main purpose for this show. I'm bringing on people who talk about solutions. Yes, we talk about solutions and mindsets, building wealth,
that's what it is.
Building businesses, because I started all this from scratch.
Right.
I moved back to Jacksonville, I ain't have nothing. I said, this is gonna happen and I'm gonna just have to figure it out. But I didn't have anything to make this happen. It just took drive and work to get to where we at right now. And the same thing with anybody. Anybody who's successful has had to work hard for years in the dark without the whole world seeing them.
Oh man, listen, trust they don't know about no sleep.
And that comes with all types of trials and testimonies and all types of things that you had to overcome just to get here. Like you said, you was selling t-shirts.
The things you had to overcome, the losses you had to take, the times where you had to go without food, the times where you was behind, literally, it's understanding being an entrepreneur. They like, even with Instagram, it has the highlights, and that's all Instagram is, understanding. Me being a football player, Instagram is huddle. Like, you know, it's showing me the highlights, what I did my best at. It ain't showing you the lowest. And that's what I appreciate you for doing. Even giving people that space of like showing them the lowest. You know what I mean? And not even necessarily showing the lowest, but expressing that it ain't always highs. Yeah. You have lows, in betweens, highs, higher highs, you know, but it's being able to manage in those different spaces where it can always be more. Just because you feel like you here, you ain't always there. But right? And listen, you even investing in the church, y'all gotta understand, I didn't have a job. So this was me going into college, me getting a scholarship to go play football. I'm using my FAFSA check. You know, sometimes I'm using my FAFSA check for clothes, to be able to buy materials. I bought a camera and I bought a TV. This is me going to college now, truly not knowing what I was doing, but growing and understanding. That was me investing into my business. I became a photographer. I was out there taking pictures for different sororities, fraternities, different events, taking pictures from our events, our homeboys. Like, that's what people knew me from. And it was just, I don't know, I don't even know where it came from, but it was just, like I say, a hustle, bro. Just wanting it. I wanted my own clothing brand. I seen clothes, I was like, well, I can make that myself. You know what I'm saying? And
I can put that together.
And it's just, it's the process, man. And it's a timeline. From the first time America was built to where we are now. There are significant points in time, but every aspect that built America is not documented. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the same thing, man. And like, when you can explain a certain point in time, like, you know, the Gettysburg, you know what I'm saying, that it could possibly like spark an interest in somebody for them to say, dang, I experienced this, or this was interesting to me. Maybe I can thrive in this space, or I can relate to this space and it can help me out. It's just dependent, man. So you always want to speak and talk and live your truth, because you never know what other people are going through, man. And so that's why it's always key. Explain the beginning to end and the in between, and it matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
And so that's what we're here to do.
Facts.
I don't want to.
Facts.
Yeah, I could ask a bunch of random questions, but I always want to start off with, how did you get to where you at? You can take it right there. Just
God, bro. I kid you not, God. Amen. And I say that to say,
literally,
when you think that everything is life, football. I never worked a job until after college. My daddy never let me work a job, to the point where I wanted to work a job so I can have my own money. It was football. Mm-hmm. So understanding, once you make it to college, you think, oh, I'm going to go to the NFL because this is our life progressing. I was projected to go to the NFL. I didn't go. So understand, when you think you have life all planned out and it's a cliffhanger and it's nobody else you can turn to, it's only one person, and it's God. And so when people ask you, honestly, how do you get there? One is taking my problems, my situations, my experience is something that I can't explain, but I just know that everybody has an experience that they cry out to someone other than a physical being. Right. You feel me? And in my instance, it's God. You call it the universe, you call it the trees, the woods, the grass.
Oh, when people falling, what do they say? Oh, God.
Come on,
they
man.
Don't say nothing else.
Listen, and that's a whole other instance as far as what's the most mocked religion, and it gets outside of religion, it's more spirituality, but
really, either way it goes, we connected to something higher.
Sure.
So regardless of what denomination people believe,
I don't care what it is, God.
We connected to God.
For sure. And that creates a selflessness to yourself as well, understanding that, one, you are the creator of your life, you're a creator of your destiny, and you can manifest whatever it is that you need, but also having that humbleness to know that your strength and the power that gives you life, it comes from another source. So being thankful and gracious and merciful to that source through praise and thanksgiving, it's a different type of lifestyle. You're opposed to just being cocky and confident, and everybody can't accept that as well. So if you have unlike-minded people who, you know, you are expressing these things to and it doesn't resonate, you know, it's not necessarily, I say that to say everybody goes through their own situation, and it's up to you to determine where your strength comes from. Mm-hmm. Nurture that. If it doesn't strengthen you, if it doesn't help you feed into what you're passionate about, what you care about, what you love, push it to the side.
Right.
You feel me? We ain't got no time to be wasting. You feel me? I ain't got no time to be wasting. And it's life. So God made me, bro. God made me through my experiences, through my ups, through my downs. He has placed people in my life who I can depend on and who I can lean on in my trying times. But in order to receive those people, in order to gain those type of people, I had to go to him first. And I know where my strength comes from. So it's life, it's God, it's my support system, it's family, it's people like you. You want to hype, I say hype me up, but harp on me. I like to get hyped up, but it's like,
really just highlight what people doing.
yeah, it's highlighting, man, and just being appreciative of people like you.
Talked about.
Yeah, you feel me? Y'all say that, but you know, it's like I say, people don't know the low point. So sometimes y'all may see me in a highlight. I may be going through a low point in life, but it's then being able to speak it because somebody else may be going through that point in life too. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So, and then speaking it, releasing it, manifesting more and growing. We're great. We got 17 affordable homes getting built for people in Jacksonville. Man, it get deep. God, hey man, listen, it's God, and I'm telling you, it's nobody else but God. Just even our situation and experiences that we go through. We have 17 affordable homes in Jacksonville, not in Atlanta, not in New York, not in LA. We have 17 affordable homes. These for people who want to rent it, who have the hopes of becoming a home buyer. Like, one day you want to own a home. Like, everybody has an idea. I don't care who you are. Has an idea of owning a home. My idea of growing up with a backyard with a white picket fence. That's the idea of, you feel me? America. You know, of America.
Right.
Land, everybody has the hopes of owning a home. Every home right now in our economy, with inflation, our economy where it's driving towards bricks, trust, it gets deep as far as currency, where it's circling around a one world currency outside the United States dollar. But on another topic, making affordable homes to people who we can genuinely touch. I can reach out and touch you.
Right.
So putting you in a better position that you can become a homeowner at an affordable cost where I'm not just trying to take over your head. Mm-hmm. I'm connected to people. Genuine man named Travis Moss, my boy Jacoby, he was blessed enough to even put me in position to be connected to these people, but where their life is solely helping others. Like, and you think this, like you see people on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube who just go out and just donate thousands of dollars to families. They give people cars and all this blah blah blah. Moss don't ever want his face to be shown. And it's me knowing the impact of social media, telling bro, you need to be on the news, they need to understand who you are. You feel me? This is a man who's from Jacksonville, who graduated from Paxton High School here, who's making it affordable for people to live. And I say that to say we have 17 affordable homes getting built here in Jacksonville, where I had one of my players, I'm a coach at Atlantic Coast High School, which but I had one of my players' mothers contact me back in August. And we was talking about this before, you already know. And she just needed help as far as assistance, as far as homes. And with us, we're not private, landlords, not private homeowners, so we don't necessarily rent. We sell the homes, build the homes, and we sell them. So she was looking for, help. And this was back in August now. And, at the time, our homes, they were just being foundated. So, the foundation was being built, the lots are being cleared and things like that. So we didn't have anything available, and I said, they should be ready, February, March, and we have some being ready in April as well. So she contacted me, this was Monday. And we was talking about it, bro. And for me not knowing the situation, me talking to her Monday, me sending her over to my lenders, getting in contact with my realtors, seeing what situation she was in. She reached back out to me. She was saying, hey, coach, just reach out again and see if there's another opportunity that you have. I say, okay, you're not private lenders, but private homeowners or anything as far as renting, but I can see if we can possibly get you into a house. You feel me?
Which is way better.
Opposed to renting, owning. You feel me? And a couple hours done passed and I'm worked. I went out and visited a couple properties, make sure everything's going good. Dana called me, high spirits. I'm like, Dana called me, and she's like, Rique, we got her approved. Bro, when I'm telling you, I'm damn near broke in tears. Yeah. Like, for real, because like y'all understand this ain't about me. This is divine. And it's praying for what we want. So all we gotta do is execute. Like, I could have not responded to the lady. I wouldn't have, but I could have not responded to her. You feel me?
Or just like being there,
like let it slip through because she explained to me her situation. She didn't have any money. Put down it is tax time, so she may have had something, but that essentially would need to go to her livelihood. Right. It's positioning. You feel me? And when I say that ain't nothing that I could have done, it's God. But it's the connection and the networking of what I am able to do, my connection to the people who I'm connected with because of what I'm able to bring as far as assets. And when people tell me that Jacksonville is a dead end, this is the experience is what I'm telling you that how can you even say that? When I have a mother who has been homeless for the past 5 months from one of my players who has had a troubled past, and now it makes sense of why he's having trouble in school because of his family has been homeless for the past 5 months. You feel me? But for her to text me, who am I to text me and for me to be able to connect her with people who are in the position to help her? That's what it's about. Yeah. That's connecting. That's being successful. That's investing. That's generational wealth. So that he, and I'm not going to say his name, so that my player can see what his coach has done. The people who is connecting to his coach has done for him and his family. That one day he gets inspired that he wants to then help people. That's generational wealth. That's how I got inspired through my mentor Griggs. You feel me? Like it get deep, but no, I kind of ran off on that. But that's life. That's experience.
That's a full circle moment.
You feel me? Like and it get deep, and I'm getting chills, and I'm in this bitch.
Me
like,
too.
For real.
I'm sweating a little bit.
But that's life though. And you asked me the question, what made me? God. And these are the experiences that we went through Monday. This lady is now approved. Like. Good. I'm gonna send you the little thing. You can put that bit up there. The congratulations letter. You feel? Got approved for $250,000 to get a home, and we're trying to place it now where she doesn't have to pay anything at closing costs. Where we can restructure it. Why? Because we are the builder, we are the realtor, and we are the seller. Mm-hmm. So we have all aspects of whatever we need. So this is why I'm telling everybody who is listening, like people who's listening, who this will go to. Like these are affordable homes that we're giving to our people in Jacksonville, not people who are trying to sell to y'all. But if you want to become a homeowner, this doesn't have to be a forever home. It can be. It's a stepping stone. Right. You feel me? Connecting you with the people who can help you. Not saying that I don't know Jack nothing about lending or what banks do. All I know is I can sing to my guy Vince, I can sing to my guy Brian. You feel me? And they can do whatever they need to do to tell you exactly what you need to do to get a loan. Right. You feel me? And now it is taking discipline and you know, doing your due diligence. You feel me? Same thing with you when you came to me with trading, understanding how to trade. Like I can't trade for you. I won't.
So we didn't even have no sessions. We didn't have no sessions at first. You just gave me the information. It was like, here, bro, you gotta learn it.
And that's what it is. Like a lot of people, even through my experience, as I said, it's execution, but a lot of people don't. I'm not gonna say they don't want to execute, but they may not know how to execute, and they may not have the discipline to execute.
Yeah.
And you know that's separation in itself, but you have to go through your own experiences so you can have a passion for it. It's the same way. If you don't spend your money for it, you won't care. If you get something for free, you may not utilize it to spend your money on it. Right. You feel me? So no, it all goes back to perception and perspective, which we was talking about, you know, just the other day in aspect to. You know, the situation as far as Jacksonville being a dead end. It's all about how you think. And then once you think, your execution. So, you know, this is what it is. Shoot, God made me and I had to execute because faith without works is dead. So, life.
Faith without works is dead, absolutely. Something that you're saying is going to resonate with somebody.
For sure.
Somebody's not doing their best right now, and they might need that kind of encouragement or might need those kind of resources to end up reaching out. They might be in the same situation. We never know. Right. So thank you for sharing that.
Oh, for sure. And I had to. I know that's kind of like advertising, but in the same sense, that's a testimony, bro.
That's a testimony.
Testimonies are advertising. That's how you advertise God. But it's just like, bro, it's the same. It's these experiences that people... They can TikTok viral, that go viral. Yeah. A mother who's been homeless 5 months, you know, who thought she wasn't able to get anything in less than 24 hours gets approved for $250,000. That should be the title. To get 1 million likes and y'all should be donating to her and her family. You feel me? But that's life. You know, things that the timeline, you know. All they know is TM homes, 17 homes getting built, 17 homes getting sold. If it ain't me talking about the in-between, this mother who was one of these 17 homes who didn't have anything, who is now a homeowner, who we're going to pick out her home on Sunday. We're going house shopping Sunday.
House shopping.
You feel me? Like, come on, in less than a week, to a mother of 2 kids. That's what needs to have 1 million likes. A GoFundMe, you feel me? But like, come on, man, talk to me. But yeah, we here, and that's what we own, bro. We got to get that light, and everybody who comes through here will be able to give that light, and it will, something's gonna shake. Whatever it is, something's gonna shake for you, bro. And it's just having faith and executing on it. That's all it is. Trust.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's about it for my questions for the
Look
day.
at that.
This just the first episode with me and him, y'all. Just a forewarning. He's gonna be on the show a few more times.
Yeah.
I plan on keeping this thing going for as long as I can.
Yes, sir.
Whether we in this space, whether we in another space.
Whatever God's will.
Definitely think this is something that'll help the community. Just
Will.
being able to come and share the knowledge, share the information. So I appreciate you, bro,
Appreciate
for
you,
coming
man.
through, man.
We here, dog.
We locked in.
And we here.
We gonna keep building, man, and we gonna keep changing the narrative in Jacksonville, man, because it don't have to be looked down from any of these other cities. Jacksonville is the biggest city land-wise in the United States of America.
See a lot of water. That's all. Let's go bathe. Let's go bath.
Ain't-
Go bathe y'all dirty self.
Ain't no reason for us not to be able to come up together.
Y'all come down here and support us. Y'all ain't dirty. We got a lot of water. That's all. Come down here and be great.
Yes, sir. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace and love.
Thanks for tuning in to Work in Progress. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. Your support means the world to us, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends and family. Your engagement helps us reach even more people and continue the conversation. Looking for more ways to support us? Head over to our website at limitlesswolf.com, where you can find additional resources, join our community, and discover ways to get involved. Together we're building something special, and we're grateful to have you along for the ride. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and remember that every step forward is a step closer to progress. Thanks for being a part of the Work in Progress family.